think right now I'm most invested in Star Wars, and I think part of that is because it's back in pop culture. And it's back in pop culture in a way that's like more inclusive. You know, there are more female characters. They just had their first like Asian lead, and like that's really cool because I really love this fandom. Hi, I'm Alice, and I'm a fangirl. I think there's like a tendency by society to like dismiss things that girls like. And I think part of that is because I think girls are less, in some ways, they're less embarrassed about showing that they're passionate about things. I want to say that there's no real level of like what a fangirl is, because I think as long as you love the thing, like you should be allowed to enjoy that thing and be part of the community. Obviously, like I want to welcome anyone who is interested in my fandom into my fandom. But yeah, I do understand why there's gatekeeping, because all of us are obviously very protective of the things we love, but I don't think it's productive because, you know, all of us came into our fandoms at one point as people who like didn't know that much. We just thought a thing was cool and wanted to learn more about it. I think a fangirl is someone who is just really enthusiastic about the things that they love. So they can show it in any sort of way. I think the thing that pops up in most people's head is like the boy band fangirl, I want to say, like Beatlemania, like, I mean, I guess right now it'd be BTS, like crying, screaming fangirls. I think that's what people think about when they hear the word fangirl. And obviously that's valid, and I totally get that because I was like that too. but I mean, just because these girls are like that doesn't mean that their love for that thing is any less valid. Usually I just get really obsessed with whatever I'm like fangirling about. I do a lot of research, but if I really love it, I like usually end up getting into the fashion of it. Like I like dressing like characters, or like as if I'm in part of the world. And I also like traveling, I guess, to places that look like it could be part of that fandom, or places important to that fandom. So I've traveled to like London, obviously, for Harry Potter. We went to King's Cross and we did the Leavesden Harry Potter studio tour. Also, when we were in London that time, we like stopped by some Sherlock related sites. I've traveled to New York a lot because I love Hamilton and that's his hometown. So I've gone to New York City to see where he lived and where he's buried. I think, yeah, social media for fandom, I think, is a double-edged sword. For me, in general, it's been very positive because, like I said, I've met a lot of people through social media who are in my fandom. And, like, I think that's really cool. Like, people in different states, even different countries. And it's like cool that people from so many places love the same thing that I do, and that you can talk to them and like even become friends with them. On the flip side, I guess like the negative thing is you are exposed to more like gatekeeping behavior or judgment. You know, people like coming into your mentions to be like, you're not like you're wrong about that, like, or like, well, do you even know that blah 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 blah, you know, and like that's kind of annoying. I hope that fangirls in the future are, one, taken a little more seriously, and like I just want there to be less stigma about being a fangirl. But you know, I mean, it's a process. And yeah, I want fangirls to feel safe liking the things they like, you know, so that, because we're all just trying to have fun.
Has the fandom experience been positive or negative for me? It's been mostly positive. It's been an escape and a distraction, and it's been nice to kind of relive the joys that certain movies or series have brought me, and to talk to people about it. I've really been enjoying Twitter live tweets and watch parties with my friends. So Fandom's been good and very helpful in this time of staying at home. What I've learned about the fandom community is that a lot of people treat fandom as the kind of lifeline it is in situations like this, because like I said, I've really been enjoying like group live tweets and stuff, and I feel like people have been organizing a lot of that more because we all realize that we all need things to kind of take our minds off of this. But obviously there are negative sides too, which is that because people have a lot more time on their hands, I have seen more like random drama or petty arguments kind of break out. But I mean, I guess you could say that about fandom any day, or any group any day. I hope that we can remember like how much the community aspect of it was helpful for us. I hope everyone is good and staying safe out there, and hopefully we can all see each other soon.